Morning world, and welcome to Friday 8th of December. Change, it's not precipitating, and we've got some blue sky, and actually the sun's out. It's not a bad morning. I have got some jobs to get finished, jobs that we started yesterday, but to finish those jobs I need some bits and bobs. Basically we need to be able to convert this building here into some animal housing for our young stock. And I was lying in bed at night last night, not going to sleep, thinking about the various ways in which I could do this. I mean, do I just do that hole? It'd be 60 feet by 15 feet. I can make it a little bit wider, but is that big enough? But then the area of that is no difference to 30 feet by 30 feet. It's kind of the same space. But I'm thinking of things like mucking out and how we would organise stuff. So we're going to take a trip down the Moor Valley in a minute. I'm going to pick up, I'm pretty sure they do things like gate hinges and stuff like that. I'm hoping that in their pile of bits they also do weld-on eyelets for the stock fence, the panels. So if they do, that'll make life easier, and then we'll be out later on, perhaps with a little welder, and just welding on some hinges and stuff so I can build things, you know. Did you see that? Something definitely moved over there. Or was it just me? So yeah, so we got to go and do that. So everything's got plenty of food for a minute. They do want to clean out, but that's a job for this afternoon. We've also got to take a bale over for the young stock today. That's probably going to be their last bale. We're going to move the feeder back over towards the ox house to where we would want to round them up and get them in, unless it stays dry, and then it might not be the last bale. But yeah, we're definitely in the throes now of planning to bring them back in here before the weather turns terrible, because there's all this word of rain and snow, so they're going to be better off back here soon. Right, so we're off to Moor Valley, and then I have to go to Longley up by Gloucester to go and look at a tree job. Poor customer's been waiting for me to go up there for weeks, and every time I've been free to go up and look at it, he's not been free. He's a busy chap, and vice versa. So this morning we've had a conversation and we're both free at 10 o'clock. So I need to get a wriggle on. Right, a bit later than anticipated. Went and did my quote in Gloucester first. Ended up stopping for a cup of coffee with a customer and quite a long conversation, which was very nice, but it's made me a bit later than expected. So it is now 11:15. We're heading into Moor Valley, and fingers crossed they're going to have what I want or what I need, because if they haven't got it, I'm not sure where else I can get it. So yeah, a couple of them. Want one of those as well. No hurdle eyes though that I can see. Right, well I spent a bit more than I anticipated. So I got a couple of weld-on hinges, but they didn't have any eyes that would suit for the hurdles. So what I thought I might do is get some bolt-on ones and try them. They might just work perfect. More expensive, but more options. I can move those, whereas the well-done ones, well, they're there, aren't they? Right then, should we see if my cunning little plan's going to work or not? I think it will. I think it will. I hope it will. The tell is going to be, will the pins from the hurdles go through the gate hinge eye on the bracket? That's going to be the acid test. So, and any second now, we're going to find out. Just thought of another option. Right, okay. I think it's okay. I think we're going to get off. Yeah, I mean, it's a snug fit, but I've got some adjustment on these. Right, so the plan is, at the moment, is to maybe fit some of these brackets on there. Yeah, 2 of those on there, and maybe 2 on that one over there. And I can put hurdles or maybe the feed barrier across that way. But having the brackets on here, that actually might even work out better, to be honest, because doing it like this and having the hurdles like that, it means I can lift up and down, you know, so if we decide to go deep litter and not muck this out, yeah, I actually think that's going to work out better than the weld-on idea, because I can always take it off if it's in the way. I might have to go back and get a couple more of those. They were £8.25 each of that for those guys. So 1, 2, 4, 6. How many did I buy? I think I only bought 4. Yeah, 4. They were, how much were they? Can't read it, it's too small. I haven't got my glasses. So they were £8 something each anyway, so, but yeah. So I think that's what we might end up doing, is I'm going to clear the rest of these straw bales out. They can go over there. Then I think these little bales of hay, we're going to have to find a home for them as well. So we'll have to move those. But I can put 2 of those brackets on there and literally have hurdles down kind of halfway down here. And then either across there, hurdles. So I've got sort of part of the tractor. Feed barrier maybe across there, onto hurdles that are attached over there. Gate over there. I could design something. I'm just going to work this round in my head and work out the best way to do it. So I don't think I'm going to get this done today. I think I'm going to struggle to get it done over the weekend with the stuff we've got planned for the weekend. So we're definitely going to take a bale over for the young stock today. In fact, I might even do that first. Maybe on the way back, shoot back to Moore Valley, get 2 more of those. 2, 4, yeah, I want another 2, 6. 2 more of those, and we can then maybe look at building something in here. So bed that area up there out, feed them down this end, because that's where the feed is, that end. And then maybe we'll look at putting a gate across there, that when I want to muck them out, I can shut them temporarily in there while I muck out. And do you see where this is going? See what I'm trying to work out? But I might have to steal a vet gate. Have I got a spare? Got one there. Have I got another vet gate? No, but I have got a sliding gate. Sliding gate. No more vet gates. 15-foot gate, which could possibly go across there. I'm thinking out loud. Bear with. Right, I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna bring my Defender down, put that bail on, do that, and then we got all afternoon then to mess about in here. That's the plan. You don't want to get stuck going there. Go on. I'm only up next, so I don't want to roll the feeder through that. Go on. That's it. Shift yours. Right. I'm not driving the Land Rover down here to pick the feeder up. It's too wet, so I'm going to just roll it by hand. Looks like it's empty anyway. They're making hungry noises to let go and destroy my Land Rover while I'm getting that. Right, I don't know if this is going to work. And if it does work, if it's going to make any of you seasick. But I've got to get that down there, and you've got to come with me. So, I reckon about there. Ooh. Oh, it's mucky. Mind your heads. Go on, mind your heads. I don't think they're unhappy. It's just bored and a bit hungry. Actually, while I'm sorting this out, the best thing I could do with these guys is shut them in there for a minute, and then I can do this job unmolested. Then come back in a minute. Oh no! Nearly. Thought about it. What? Over you go. Over you go. That's where you belong. Sorted. Right. Let's go let them back in. Alright, you lot, you can come through now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Come on up. Come up. Come on up. They got the idea in the end. Right, we're shutting them out of that mucky fjord. That's it. That's rested now. They found it. Right. That's a bit of waste ground there, a lot of hardcore underneath that, so they will go mucky, but nowhere near as deep as at the under the trees. Okay. We'll leave them to it. Right, back to the farm. Right, I'm afraid today's video is going to come to a slightly abrupt end. We got called out by the county council this afternoon to do an emergency job local here, so that kind of took me off what I was doing. But anyway, when I got back, the straw is out. I know you can already see. I know you can already see, but take my word for it. The straw's all out. That's all done. Vehicles are back here for a minute. I've been down to Mole Valley again and picked up some more bolt-on eyes. I was sure I'd seen bolt-on hooks as well, but no. They were bolt-in hooks, but not bolt-on hooks, so nothing like these. But at the end of the day, using those pins for the race over there, I could still probably hang a gate on that. You know, it's not like it's going to be a gate that I'm opening and closing all the time. So yeah, so I've got two 15-foot yard gates, one there and one at the other end, which I can put on here. I just want to make up my mind whether I can have them opening inwards or outwards, because they're 15 foots and this is a 15-foot gap. I think the gate's going to come, it won't swing through, so it's going to have to stop either outside or inside. So I've got to decide whether I want it to swing on hinge this side, so it swings in, which might work better than that side, which swings in that way. Or yeah, it's one of those things, once I've set it up, especially once the cattle are in, it's going to be rather difficult for me to change it. But I think what's probably going to happen is, at the moment the thinking is, that 15-foot gate, if I move that lot, can't make my mind up whether I'm going to or not, move all that lot out, I can have the gate on here, opened inwards, that can then fix onto the feed barrier that goes across here, which I can chain there, and I can chain to the gate that side. And then have a bit of space that end as well, that I can park something in that end and this end. So yeah, it's just up here for thinking and actually managing the cattle once they're in here. So again, I might even hang that gate there, that when I want to muck this side out, I can let the cattle come in here, perhaps in there, while they're out there. It's a load of fiddle faffing around, I know it is, but at the end of the day, I think this is going to evolve, as they say. We'll learn as we go and we'll evolve it. And yeah, like I said before, none of these sheds were built as bespoke cattle sheds. These are general purpose buildings with nothing set in the floor in concrete, no posts or that. So if I want to put cattle in here, I can, with the penning and that, I can make something, or I can just clear everything out and store stuff in here, which for me is kind of easy way to do it. So sorry about the sound quality, I haven't got a mic on, so I'm using the medium mod on the camera. But yeah, it is 24 minutes past 4. I sent the guys home just after 4 o'clock, they'd finished. Yeah, so I think that's it for today. So we've achieved a bit. As always, you set out with best intentions and with hoping you're going to achieve it all, and as usual we're disappointed that, you know, came up short again. But the thing is, it's like the tree company, especially when the county council rings out, we've always been 100% reliable and on the ball, which is why they call us. So yeah, when they ring, we go. And unless something's poorly injured or whatever else, if it can wait an hour, then that's the one time the cattle might wait to finish off a job. So as long as their welfare doesn't suffer, I don't mind them waiting a bit. So anyway, tomorrow it's going to be mucking out yards. They've had a refresh of their bed in there tonight, so that's all clean and fresh for tonight. So that's probably going to be a muck out job tomorrow afternoon, while we're considering how we're going to design this. So yeah, more to come if you can see me, and if not, well, I'll see you tomorrow.